Hello everyone. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Gordon Knisely and I taught, coached, and was an AD at Hoover High School many years ago. With tennis courts, tracks, fields, and ballparks silent and no fans in the stands, it reminded me of another time in my life when sports took a back seat to another world event which was taking place. As a young person, I grew up on a farm located east of Hartville in Marlboro Township. I had just experienced the Great Depression and our country was finally recovering. In the fall of 1941, I just turned 14 and I was a freshman in high school. I made the varsity football team and we had a pretty decent year. However, as many of you know, December 7th, 1941 soon became a significant date in our lives with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. The country entered World War II. Basketball season had just begun and many men and women answered the call to duty, including our teachers and coaches at Marlboro High School. The government not only needed manpower, it needed the rest of us to conserve everyday supplies such as gas and food. And rationing of these items soon became our new normal. Families were given coupon books with which to buy items. School districts were asked to conserve as well. The 14 high schools who played in Division B could no longer afford the gas needed to transport teams and football gear around the county. Consequently, for the next 3 years, football stadiums fell silent for those schools. Because those teams are smaller and equipment easier to transport. Most of the Division B schools were from around the surrounding small towns and farm areas like Lake, Fairless, Canton South, and of course Greentown. This is important to know because the government issued farmers additional gas coupons in order to help them run their machinery and transport food to the market. High school buses couldn't be used for game purposes. Farmers throughout the county set aside extra gas coupons each week to help transport these teams to games, and players would pile into trucks or cars and arrive at gym and baseball fields to play ball. Now, during my senior year, right before basketball season started, I was summoned to the superintendent's office. He told me our basketball coach had just been drafted and would no longer be available to coach the team. We couldn't field a team unless we had a coach. So he asked me if I'd be willing to coach and play at the same time. I didn't hesitate and jumped at the opportunity. It was my first coaching experience, and if you're wondering how the team did, we wound up 8-8, and the JV squad went undefeated. You could say this experience influenced me into pursuing a teaching and coaching career that lasted 33 years. This might not be the experience you hoped for during the spring of 2020, but it will be be a sports season you'll never forget. For different reasons, of course, perhaps not only what happened, but also for what might not be. To end on a positive note, though, keep up with your studies, practice safe distancing when outside, and stay in shape in case you do get on the field again to the sound of play ball.